And that's why I wore my hat today that says, just do it, because, baby, what are you waiting for? Just do it. I'm gonna be letting you guys inside of my life and my journey through motherhood, entrepreneurship, and everything involving me. I'm super excited about today's video because it is the first video in my series that I created called Boss Chic Biz Talk, BT. Boss Chic Biz Talk is a series that I have created for my channel that's completely business related. So all things business, all my tips and tricks, all the things that I do. So if you are interested in learning about that, if you want to start your business, if you want to learn how to do anything business related, I'm going to be sharing everything that I know. And in no way am I like a millionaire. I'm not a complete expert, but the point is to help you guys. I'm not gonna lie, majority of the stuff that I learned is I've learned from like researching, and majority of my research is done on YouTube. Why not just pay it forward and use what I know to help y'all who might not know the things that I know or who might need help. Whoever is on this channel right now that wants to know how I do things, that maybe can take little tips here and there and apply it to what they're doing, by all means, this is for you. So we're gonna get into the first episode of Boss Chic Biz Talk. But before we do that, why are you not subscribed? Why don't you follow me? What is going on? Like, it's free. What are you waiting for? Like, why not? So subscribe to my channel. Then we can get started. Today's episode of Boss Chic Biz Talk is going to be how I started my business. And I would say on a budget, because I did not start off with thousands of dollars. I didn't have a whole savings for my business before I started, but I just started. And that's why I wore my hat today that says, just do it, because, baby, what are you waiting for? Just do it. We're gonna start from the beginning, and we're gonna, travel through my journey up until now. Start my business off with a bunch of money saved up, designated for, okay, starting your eyelash launch or starting your jewelry launch. That's not how this started at all. I started off doing mink individual eyelashes for people or other girls on my college campus. They would come to my dorm, I would service them. It would take maybe 2-3 hours or so, but I would get my coin, and that was that. I didn't really like doing that very much, so it wasn't something that I saw myself doing for like the long term, but it did give me my very first taste of making money without a job. Why would I want to do anything else? I don't have to listen to nobody. I can set my schedule. I just enjoyed the freedom aspect of it. While I did not continue to do lashes, I probably did it for like a year, maybe a little over a year. I just stopped. Honestly, I just stopped, and it just wasn't for me. But I did think of ways that I could like still implement like beauty into whatever I wanted to do, still implement women into what I wanted to do, and not necessarily have to provide like physical service to people, like be there and like physically be doing something more than. Not knocking people who do stuff like that, but it does take a certain level of patience. Sometimes you're not in the mood to talk to people. I could email you right now. I can email you and sound extra enthusiastic and sound like very, eager to speak to you, but in reality, I'm like falling asleep. But you can uphold that certain level of like customer service. In person, it has to be there. You cannot slip, or unless you just want to be deemed unprofessional, which we don't. So yeah, I didn't continue doing that. But what I came up with is to just start selling the lashes. I had a whole bunch of ideas involving selling lashes. I was gonna look into like selling lash trays for people who still do provide the individual lash service, and I was thinking about like getting them on Amazon, or like, I don't know, it was just a thought. I didn't actually do it, but I ended up just doing strip lashes. I think that I bought my first inventory from Dodo Lashes I don't even know if they're a wholesale company. I think I definitely like overpaid for them. Don't remember exactly how much. I could have found less, but I liked the lashes, and I think I ended up doing like sample prices. And what I did was use that sample, sell it to see how quick it would sell. And when I tell you, it was like I was like hustling on somebody's corner. People were knocking on my door all the time to get their little $10 lashes. And I'm like, okay, so this could work. I didn't have custom packaging. I didn't have names of the lashes. I think I just had pictures of them, and then they would tell me what picture they wanted. But now I'm getting practice into selling stuff. So if we fast forward in the break between individual mink lashes and actually having a full-fledged business, it was a gap of about a year, if not more. All I know is between the gap of me not actually doing the lashes anymore, I was thinking about how, like, I wanted to create something that was more than just me selling stuff to people. I wanted it to have a purpose. I wanted me to care about it. I wanted it to have something that was like, you know, some type of meaning to it. So I started to look into that. I started to read books. I started to watch videos. I started to do all these things to try to figure out, okay, how do people start these brands? How do people, you know, how do people make their business their own? How do people make business unique? And I came across this book called From Mopping Floors to Making Millions on Instagram. Baby, when I tell you, this book by Ronnie Brown, she's a freaking millionaire, if not more by now. She's from DC, and she's just like, she's black, and she's just like mad popping. Like, she is about her money, and her story is just so real because it's literally the story of starting from nothing. She started off as a janitor. The book pretty much details how she started off with these small businesses, and then she grew them and changed them and just expanded by using social media as her sole source of, you know, the book also was very hands-on with like challenging you to figure out how you were going to create your brand. So pretty much her book helps me build my brand, helped me figure out my purpose of what I wanted, you know, why did I want this brand, what I was going to do with it. And I think you guys should get the book, read it. Why not? It's like a little investment, and it was not that expensive. It probably was like $10 on Amazon, and I read it on like Amazon Kindle or something, whatever, on my phone. Back to me. Now we can talk about my business that I have now. So I am dumb cute. Distracted. I'm Tiana Dunston. I am the owner of the Kimana brand, and the Kimana brand is a brand that I created for women, for young girls to be able to grow themselves, grow their businesses to their ideas of success. And the way that I do that is by sharing what I think are essentials to staying positive, staying productive, and staying confident in everything that you do. I try to portray that brand or that purpose within my brand colors, within the things that I post, within the things that I say, within the way that I portray myself. Everything that I do is to pretty much embody that brand. Within the Kimana brand, I do offer products. I sell mink lashes. I'm actually wearing a pair right now, and I also sell jewelry. This is a gold-plated custom name necklace that I sell within my company. I sell anklets, I sell custom items, I sell non-custom items, I sell all types of cute things. And I think that they're perfect to just adding a little extra pop to your outfit. The lashes, a little extra pop to your face beat. Just an essential to giving you that extra boost of confidence. So to me, it still ties into my brand, and everything that I put out is to do that. You're already in the middle of my video. Did you subscribe? Pause the video, stop what you're doing, go hit that subscribe button, ring the bell for Ring the Bell. Ring your alarm. I've been doing this too long, and not be damned if I see another chicken get on. No, seriously, like, you're already here. You into this video. You halfway through. Subscribe and stop playing with yourself. Just stop playing with me. It's worth it. It's free. We giving tips. We giving keys. And what's like, why not? Okay. Once I came up with the purpose of my brand, now I had to figure out what products I wanted to put out. I told you guys already that I was already thinking, okay, I already had the little experience with the lashes from Dodo Lashes, but I wanted to be a little smarter about it this time. Where I wanted to have like a website. I wanted to have customized packaging. I wanted to be able to ship things out. So I wanted to make it a lot more legit than just, you know, door-to-door selling my stuff. So what I did was research. When you want to start your business, you need to research everything. It takes time. It's not the funnest, and you just can't give up. Like, people be saying stuff like, oh, Google doesn't help me. Oh, I can't find this. Yes, you can. I promise you, you need to Google whatever you're looking for. So if you're looking for lashes, Google wholesale mink lashes. I bet you mad stuff is gonna pop up. Click through each one. See, usually they have a whole catalog of all the different styles of mink lashes that you want. Pick out the styles that you like the most, that you would wear, or ask your friends. Usually I would get my vendor from Alibaba.com or Google or whatever the case may be. And what you wanna do is find a vendor and pay attention to certain things about them, like how long does it take them to respond? If they seem like they understand what you're asking them. That's just important. You can't be relying on a vendor to supply your product and y'all can't even have a conversation and they don't understand what you're asking for. Because then you're gonna be getting the wrong stuff sent to your house and you're gonna be sick. Because you gotta start all over and you just wasted your money, and it does not take 2 days for the stuff to get from China to America to your house, especially in coronavirus. So pay attention to stuff like that. Can they speak English? It's just as simple as that. Find your vendor. Mine, you know, I had catalogs sent to me, and I would like look at the catalog. I would send the catalogs to my friends and be like, which ones would you wear out of this? Do you like this one? And then, you know, it would go from there. But yeah, I ended up not buying one, not using a vendor from Alibaba, only because in the midst of me looking for a vendor, I was talking to a friend of mine, and she ended up letting me use her vendor. And we pretty much went from there with that. So that's how I got my vendor. And once you got your vendor, now you got your product. You got to pay for it. You can pay for samples, but in my case, I didn't pay for samples only because I trusted my friend. For jewelry, I definitely pay for samples. This was actually a sample necklace. Usually with samples, the samples should be free. If a company doesn't offer samples, I wouldn't even go with them. But this sample, usually the sample is free, but you have to pay for the shipping, which can range. But either way, you need the sample because you want to be able to test your product, see if you like it in person. See, you know, you just want to see before you just start putting stuff out or putting your trust into these companies. Once I got my supply of things, now I'm talking about lashes because jewelry was a little different. But once I got my lashes, with the custom packaging I wanted and all of that, I had to create a website. Where you're gonna sell this at? Like, what's gonna be your major form of promotion? So of course, I was using Instagram. I don't have a Facebook or anything like that. So Instagram was my main source of promotion, but I needed a website. So I created a website. You can either pay somebody to make your website or not. You can create your own. So I decided to make my own website. I used Big Cartel, which is a platform that allows you to sell. People go to your website, they order your stuff. It looks, you know, pretty official. There are other better platforms out there. I like Shopify. I use Shopify now, but when I started, I used Big Cartel. But there's wigs, there's all types of stuff. Do your research, figure out what works best for you. I was the person who took pictures of all my products. I would like set up something that I already owned. I think I used like a rug that was in my room, a furry rug, and I just set up my lashes to make it look aesthetically pleasing. Use my little ring light. I had a whole photo shoot for my lashes, and that's what I would do whenever I wanted to take pictures of my inventory so that I can use those pictures to post on my website. So now we have our inventory, we have our pictures, we have our website. So now people place orders. How are you gonna get the orders to them? You gotta ship it out. So what I did was use YouTube and I searched packaging, like how do you package stuff for your business. I ended up getting packaging. I order all my packaging. I had like bubble mailers, and you could get them anywhere. Like you can get them from Amazon, you could get them from eBay, but I got mine from this website called papermart.com. I pretty much got all my packaging needs from papermart.com. As far as shipping goes, more research, I found out about a website called stamps.com. With stamps.com, you basically get more of a discount than you would if you just went to the post office for every order and paid there. So you pay online, you have to upload money to your account, just print your labels from home, tape it, glue it, whatever you're gonna do on your package, and then just quickly just go drop off the packages at the post office and you're done. You get a tracking number, all that stuff through stamps.com. So that's your way of doing it at home. That's the way that I did it. You do have to pay a monthly subscription for stamps.com, as well as upload your money for your labels, which are not that expensive. And that's when the label prints out and you go from there. I needed a printer, obviously, to print my labels out, and I don't have one of the like fancy ones that print out the stickers. I just didn't even think it was really that serious. So that's my printer in the back right there, and I got that from Walmart. And guess how much it was? My printer was $24. And when I look back, one of the reasons why it took so long to start my business, after I had already came up with the Kimana brand and what it was gonna mean to me and stuff, like, damn, I don't have $300 something to drop on a printer right now. How am I gonna start this? And then I just kept procrastinating. I paid $24 for that printer. I think I might have got it when it was like half off, but it was only like $50 had it not been half off, which is still not that much. It's an HP printer, and it's perfect. So I just connect that to my laptop, type in the addresses from Big Cartel onto stamps.com, print out the label, take the label on the package, take it to the post office, we're done. That was my business. That's it. Jewelry was a little different. Like I said, I got samples. I had samples for like regular pendant jewelry. I had samples for custom jewelry where they do the names. I sampled it. I took showers with it. I went to the Bahamas with it. I got in salt water. I got in chlorine water to see the wear and tear that it would cause onto the necklace. I just wanted to do whatever I needed to do to see what would happen to it. Then I decided to take pictures of that as well, post it on my website, and offer the customized necklaces. The rest was history. So that's pretty much how I started my business. Overall, I really didn't spend that much money on anything. The inventory is probably the most expensive thing. If you're smart about where you buy your packaging and all that stuff, then you're not gonna end up spending $500 to start a business. You can probably do it with maybe $150 or less. I definitely think that you guys should get started on yours. Don't wait. Don't let stupid stuff like how much the cost of a printer is gonna be stop you, because you never know how much you're gonna pay for this stuff. Do your research. Don't be lazy. Don't procrastinate. Like, don't make excuses for it. Get it going, because it's bread out here. You just gotta want it. You gotta get it. So start. You can make your website. Sit down if you absolutely can. If you're just horrible at stuff like that, ask somebody to help you. But use your resources. Google stuff, search stuff up, go on YouTube. You will figure out everything that you need to know. You just have to want it. So that's really how I did it. I read books, looked on YouTube, and that's how I got where I am now. Of course, now I offer way more things. I'm a little bit more organized. I kind of know what I'm doing a little better, but I'm still learning new things. And as I learn them, I promise you, I'm gonna continue to tell you guys on this series, Chic Biz Talk. I'm trying to get used to saying it, but yeah, that's how it goes. And yeah, I just really want you guys to start. Just do it. Don't hold back. Give it your all, and be willing to like not be perfect when you start. Get perfect as you go. Practice makes perfect. You cannot just think, oh, it's gonna be the perfect time to start, because it'll never come. Just start with what you have. Put yourself out there, be brave, take that leap of faith, and start chasing that bag. There's nothing else to do. Thank you guys for watching my video. Thank you guys for tuning into the first episode of Boss Chic Biz Talk. And we have so much more to offer. And I hope you guys subscribe to my channel already. You already at the end of the video. I hope you guys subscribe to this channel. Tell your friends about it, share it. Follow me on Instagram at Tink the Bell. Check out my website, KeyManaBrand.com. And I'll see you guys in the next video.